What's going on, y'all? What it is. So before we slide into this topic, I would just like to start off by saying the video that I did on yesterday in regards to Diddy allegedly hiding his assets in Kim Porter's father's name, I can no longer speak on that topic due to unforeseen circumstances. Now, there's no need to fret or worry. I was contacted yesterday by some people and they just want me to zip it for now, pending further investigation on some things in regards to Diddy. It's just about the legalities of it all, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there first and foremost. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the breaking news that Diddy was taken into federal custody yesterday and he was arrested in the lobby of a Manhattan hotel. Now get this, Diddy had moved to New York a week prior because he knew that these charges was coming down. His lawyer and them were thinking that they was going to do it today, but they moved early and arrested him last night. Now, as of now, we don't know what Diddy is being charged with because those charges have been sealed from the public. Now, the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York said earlier this evening, federal agents arrested Sean Combs based on a sealed indictment filed by the SDNY. We expect to move to unseal the indictment in the morning and we will have more to say at that time. Now, confidence in this bravery stems from, listen, I give him props here, stand up like a man and take it on the chin, right? Don't run or evade the police or the FBI and things like that. But for a man to have the financial stability that he has, and make no mistake about it, I understand that he lost 30 plus million to Cassie. I understand that he has all these other lawsuits and things of that nature pending against him, but Diddy still has some financial stability where he could get the hell out of Dodge. And for him to willingly cooperate and just give himself up, either this man is just tired and he's saying, yo, just let me go ahead and do what I have to do. It is what it is. Or he knows something on somebody big enough for him to get the hell out of trouble. And if you're gonna arrest him, he's gonna burn the whole industry down, because do you understand the amount of incriminating evidence that Diddy has on some of these top level execs, politicians, so forth and so on? Listen, Diddy ain't going down by himself, y'all. And I know that Jay-Z is probably shaking in his boots right now because Diddy's gonna start naming names just like this.
Lynn, Pat, Lori, Shelly, Aaliyah, Rose, Brian, Darren, and Ulysses.
Holy shit, y'all, this is effing mammoth. Sean Diddy Combs was just taken into federal custody in New York following a grand jury indictment. Now, what we do know is that he was taken to the FBI field office in Manhattan and that this is in connection to the criminal investigation regarding trafficking and other offenses, which led to the bi-coastal raids on his home through Homeland Security and law enforcement. Now, here are the things that are really important to know about this. This indictment is coming out of the Southern District Court of New York. These guys have like a 95 or 97% conviction rate. On top of that, when the FBI gets involved, they don't arrest you until they have a very solid case, and they too are 95 to 97% conviction, meaning that very likely he's going to be serving federal time. Now, at this moment in time, this is still a developing story. There's still a lot more information that's going to come out, so I will keep you guys updated, so definitely hit that follow button if you're interested. But we have been wanting him to go down for such a long time. This is absolutely incredible. Drop your thoughts in the comments.
I'm not a lawyer, but the reports are saying Diddy got arrested today. According to the New York Times, Sean Combs, aka Diddy, was arrested after a grand jury indicted him. The indictment is sealed and the charges have not been announced yet, so we gonna have to wait and see for some docs to come out. But for now, it's been confirmed that Diddy is in federal custody. A statement from Diddy's legal team says that they were disappointed with the decision to prosecute Diddy and noted that he had been cooperative with the investigation and had voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. Diddy is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man, and proven philanthropist who has spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the Black community. He is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal. So I got that statement and this report from the New York Times, but it was also reported by TMZ. So y'all can go check out the articles if you want to read them. I'll wait till we have some docs.
P. Diddy is shaken, and this is the end of an era, ladies and gentlemen. Diddy has now been arrested in New York and charged with federal charges. This bad boy era for the past 30 years, I've lived through it, and it has shaped me into the woman that I am. But now we're seeing the downfall of pretty much all of our greats. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. Now, Diddy has been being investigated since March. They started raiding his homes in Miami, and bunch of other places. Everywhere that he had a home, they raided it at once. And they took his cell phones, they took his papers in there, his videos, his surveillance, his kids' stuff. They had the kids detained. And, everybody tried to stay in good spirits that was around him after that, but he's had to sell his home. People that worked on Bad Boy have been coming out, like Don Richard recently came out and that said that she was abused by Diddy. And the Sons came out and said it's all cap. She talked about seeing Cassie personally harmed by Diddy, but then also him threatening to her. And there was a time that she spoke of where he was upset with her and he locked her in a car. Like, I unalive people, don't be the next, is the energy that she said he always gave. Now, her other member of Dirty Money, Kalina, has come out and said, I never experienced that with Diddy. Dawn's on her own. But now it's all hit the fan in the reports. Let's read. So Diddy's attorney is very troubled by the fact that he got arrested, and exactly what he got arrested for has not come out yet. But all the articles I'm reading, they say that he's going to be charged with so many different things. Let's read right here. This lawsuit's fourth cause of action is human trafficking, labor trafficking, and unpaid and forced labor. Now, y'all know Diddy is infamous for not paying his people. It took him years to pay Mace. He was taking Mace's catalog and putting it in his son's name, giving $2 million to his mom in cash as a gift, money that he needed to be giving Mace and all those people from making the band. People from making the band was on there. Freddie, remember he was on there? Literally like, I'm so destitute, that took everything from me. If Babs Bunny didn't have rap battling freestyle, her name would have went into obscurity. And then don't even get me started with his first artist, Craig Mack, who pretty much died penniless. Let's continue to read. Page 23 reports Richard Don Richard being locked inside the Bad Boys Records Bentley, which had no interior door handles. So that's what I'm saying. That trafficking bit, that is going to be so huge. And I hope that Carisha is not a part of that, because if you have a girl and you fly her out for some freaky time, she can come back and say that that was trafficking, especially if there was a monetary value involved. Now, none of it says underage. It says trafficking. And it also involves like drugs and stuff like that. Because remember, they were selling that pink stuff. Also, here at the bottom, he says pages 25 and 26. This is all on the court reports. Claim copyright infringement and non-payment of songs to non-payment related to songs that she says have her creativity and involvement. So that could be a lot of people, not just Don Richard. He did not pay his people. So here's another clip from NBC News article, and this is probably what I think that he's mainly got arrested for in New York. NBC News reported that 3 women and a man have been interviewed by federal officers in Manhattan in relation to allegations of abuse and the solicitation and distribution of illegal firearms. Remember, I told you, selling that pink stuff, traveling with that stuff on all types of private planes, you're going to be in trouble for that. Okay, now this is a lot of charges, and they're going to keep hitting him back to back. Recently, Diddy has moved to New York. After that man came out and said that they had that threesome in Detroit in 97, he ended up selling his home, his big, like, huge mansion. He ended up going back to New York, and that's where he was arrested. I saw a video recently where he was, like, out with the older, real Harlem cats, like, giving you very much like, yeah, Diddy's still out here. He's still a man of the people. Look, he's walking around Harlem, So Diddy tried to relate back to the people, and I think Diddy needed to lay low. I think his biggest issue in all of this is Diddy never sat down. You've been federally investigated by the FBI, Homeland Security tease since March. The way that y'all would have not seen me, y'all would have been downloading that Last Love album in secret, and I would have went into obscurity. You have like a brand new baby. You got stuff to do. Now, you couldn't keep it cute, and more came out. More and more came out. And now it's hit the fan, and he's been arrested. Is he going to get a bond? I don't know that. Does he have bond or bail? We don't know that yet. We'll see in the morning. But right now, bad boy for life. Wow. He really was a bad boy for life.
All right, so you guys just heard all of that. So I just talked to someone in the legal field, and they told me when there is a sealed indictment, that means that the person that's connected to it has been officially charged with something, but it's sealed also to prevent other people that are connected to the indictment from running, because they're going to get charged too. And so I want to make myself clear that this individual is telling me that it could be a possibility that there are other people that are going to go down in this indictment that's connected to Diddy and his crimes, or it could not be. But they're saying that most times when an indictment is sealed, there's other individuals that have been implicated in a crime with the person that's being officially charged. But anyway, guys, we're going to find out this morning, hopefully, what in the hell Diddy is being charged with, and if there's any accomplices that are going to be charged along with him. I want you guys to feel free to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about everything that has been discussed within this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.